Today we are going to look into a quick view of how we can run the entire claim analysis all the way from claim coverage check to informing the customer whether the claim is an eligible claim, all the way to even assessing the claim, whether there's any missing documents, whether the claim will be admissible, whether the claim is following some certain metrics, and then getting into the payout calculations and also running some checks on whether the condition matches for the customer's policy and all. For today, we are going to look into one complex health claim scenario where the customer first wants to check whether the claim is a valid claim and then submit a document. A complex document could be a unstructured document, and want to verify whether the claim will be accepted and whether the payout will be provided and how much of the payout will be given based on the financial documents provided by the customer. So with that, how we do it is an important part. So for the whole flow that we just saw, we're gonna work with a complete multi-agent orchestration, showcasing how the agentic AI within the Neutrinos platform helps enabling it. We will also see how multi-agent orchestration framework enables such a complex flow all the way from coverage checks to the way of doing a claims analysis, and even extracting the documents, classifying the documents, looking into the different details in the documents, verifying whether all the details matches, as we saw in the flow earlier. So as part of the very first setup, what I've done is I've created somewhere around 10 agents which will be working on some or the other problem statements within the entire claims flow, and there will be one master orchestrator as per the agent flow. So for example, over here I have one claims master orchestration, but then I have a claims coverage explainer, I have a physician statement admissibility check agent, I have an agent which will just look into the documents, the coverages, asking some reflexive questions, extracting ICD codes, classifying the documents, summarizing claims, and multiple other ways, right? So over here, the very first thing, I'll just quickly show how the agent is also set up. So for example, if I look into a coverage check agent, the purpose of this agent is to actually check whether the computation of the computation and calculate the payout of the patient and share. Similarly, if I just go to a let's say a claim coverage explainer, now the aim of this agent is to actually do a reasoning with the data extracted from these documents. As part of this, I can even add some certain documents to this agent, which can act like a guidelines for this particular agent, and it can always refer to these guidelines when they are running these agents. Now, once I have set up all of these agents, another key component for me will be to now actually orchestrate it in a different way altogether. So for that to happen, what I've done over here, this is the agentic orchestrator of Neutrinos. We'll see it in action soon. So over here, what I've done is I've created a process where I'm starting a claim coverage. Then I'm pushing the claim coverage directly into a master agent orchestrator. The master agent orchestrator is now connected to multiple, you can see that I have connected 3 different agents over here. One is the same. Let's say that I want to connect a claim coverage check agent. As part of this, I can come over here. I can say that I want to connect to a claim coverage check, and I can select the version. As soon as I do it, I will automatically see the input and output that I will be getting from this particular agent. Now I can just save this, and I can similarly connect multiple other agents into my framework, and then I can just include one user task. So for example, over here I've added one user task which is looking into which particular inputs and output that I will be getting over here. If I also want to call a business rule, I can just drag and drop a business rule over here, and let's say I want to connect a certain business STP rule that may be important for me to run this particular node. I can actually go ahead, call that business rule right over here. So for example, it could be that I want to do a validation on some certain claims. I can actually call my rule set within over here, check whether this I can pay this particular claim or not, and all the running rules. Now, with that, let me actually run this flow all together and see how it is in action. So first, on the right hand side, you can see this is my chart window. Again, this can be embedded into the different flows, or there could be a screen coming in. It could be a different way of how we consume it. So let's say I say that hi, I got into a surgery and I want to confirm whether my claim will be accepted. So at this point of time, the moment I run this queries, I can see my nodes that are running, which particular node did it get to. And you can also see that I'm calling in some of my databases just to check whether the policy is an active policy or not. At this point of time, we can even call some certain databases, which could be all the way from Salesforce or any other, or even the core systems over here. So let's say my policy number is 11223344. This is a dummy policy number that I've saved in my database. Now what it will do is again fetch those details and then come back with the verification. So you can see over here, thank you for providing your policy number. Your policy is verified. That means it's a valid policy. It's in force status and the premium status is paid. So now what I can say that thank you, I got a heart surgery done and I want to check whether my claim will be accepted, right? Again, again, I'm running multiple scenarios over here and acting like the same way that the like it will be in an actual scenario. So over here, the important part is each of the run will actually go back and come back with what all do I need. So I can say I have my APS, I have my documents provided by the hospital. Can you check and confirm? Okay, at this point of time, what I will do is I will just upload one of the document. So let me just upload it. Just a moment. So this is the document that I will be uploading. Just a moment. So now we are going to just look into submit of the document and how the multi-agent framework works between reading the documents. As first part of the what it asked me, what it showed me is that what are the policies that are added to my certain policy number. So you can see that I have a health insurance added over here. I also have a critical illness insurance added over here. And I can also see that the agent is asking me some reflexive questions where it is asking me whether there was any specific procedure you underwent, and if you have your discharge summary available, and additionally were you hospitalized for the procedure. So I said that yes, I was hospitalized, there's no specific procedure, and I have one claim form which I just submitted to the certain agent framework, and it will just go ahead and do the verification for me. So at the same time, let's just look quickly into the document as well. So on the left hand side, you can see what was the major disease, critical illness detail that I got. So it's a acute myocardial infarction. When was it? The date of the first onset. When was the date of diagnosis, and rest of the details. So I have all my details of the surgery done. And on the right hand side, now you can see that the agent framework is also looking into sub-agents. So it is looking into the summarizing of discharge. So the discharge agent is giving me some certain outputs. Then it went into an ICD code extraction. It went into a claims coverage extraction. So you can see that the master agent is actually talking to the sub-agents in order to collect all the details And once all the details are collected, it gave me a final summary whether I'm covered, yes, which category of this particular claim it is going to. So it's going into a critical illness, whether there is any exclusion, no, whether the pre-authorization was required, so it said no. What is the total financial breakdown? It's 120,000 pesos. What is the eligible coverage? Any deductible, final insurer payout? What is the estimated out-of-pocket expense? And any other detail that I want to put it in the output over here is something that I can configure. So this is just to orchestrate the different details that we get in from the same flow outside. And now if I want to keep on adding more components into it to do a proper adjudication, I can even do that by adding multiple agents right over here. So this is a quick view on how we can do a multiple agent framework and how the agentic AI orchestration works within the Neutrons platform. Thank you.